What's up, beautiful people? I'm Quincy.
I'm Kristie.
And this is Quincy and Kristie Adventures. And listen, today we want to bring you guys a very, very special video. We just returned from the largest cruise ship in the whole wide world, the Royal Caribbean StarOfTheSeas.
Yes.
And what a time, what a time, what a time.
It was a time.
Listen, this ship was fascinating. It was fabulous. Everything about it, we really enjoyed. So we're finna give you guys a full review. The ship was so big, this is the first time we ever had to like take notes. So we don't miss anything.
So embarrassing.
The first part was, it was just amazing to be invited.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
We got a full invite to
Thank you, Royal.
cruise before it was open to the public. We didn't have to pay port fees. We didn't have to pay taxes. We had 4 devices of internet for free and half price off everything. So thank you, Royal Caribbean. We appreciate the invite. So let's get to this video.
Let's get to it.
Boarding.
Yes, so we did receive several updates. Hey, please pay attention to your boarding time. You will be turned away. Make sure you come at your correct time. We weren't setting sail until 7, I think. Yeah. 7? Close to 7. So we were just like, oh, boarding's going to be, probably a little bit later. We had a boarding time of 1 o'clock.
Yep.
We arrived around 12:30. Parked in the parking garage right across from the ship. The ship was massive. As we were driving up, it was just massive. But we were able to find a parking spot, no problem. Parked the car, took our luggage in because we knew we would be able to go right to our rooms.
Yeah, she did tell me that, hey, nobody else has sailed on the ship, so we're only gonna be able to go straight to our rooms, because I was like, man, we have to check our bags. And she reminded me, that's that cruise expert, that reminded me, hey, we could walk right on with our bags, and that's what we did. It was simple to check in.
Yes.
I mean, seamless check-in process, and then we walked straight to our room, and the room was very, very nice.
It was. We did stop and do muster on the way to our room because it was right there. Because you enter on deck 5 on Royal Caribbean ships, so right there in the middle of the Royal Promenade. So we're kind of like, oh, looky. And our muster station was just right there.
Absolutely.
So it was so easy.
That was easy.
So we did do our muster and then directly to our room. Our room was on deck 8. We had an ocean view balcony.
Yes.
8206. And I had remember looking at the deck plan that it looked like our hallway ended. So I knew we had to go to the forward elevators, but luckily we did.
Yes.
And it does end. So please, no matter what cabin you're booking, pay attention to your deck plans, because if we would have taken the aft elevators, we could not have gotten to our room.
Right.
So 8206, you must do the forward elevators.
Yes. And the room, again, a free balcony room.
Yeah.
The room was really, really nice, decorated, real pretty. Bed, king size bed, very, very comfortable bed. And one of the other things that we noticed when we turned on the TV, we always check the movie channels.
Yeah, we do. We're weird.
This cruise, and I don't know if it's gonna be this way going forward, but we had on-demand Thunderbolts.
Yes,
Ballerina, Working Man, all these
a lot of new movies.
Brand new movies, free of charge. So we got the opportunity to catch up on new movies. Again, the room was very comfortable, full-size sofa. The space was pretty decent. We had a decent amount of space.
Yeah, the one thing that I do want to note, the drawers are the quiet close drawers. Because I know on that last morning of the cruise ship, that's all you hear, are people's drawers opening, everybody's doing that last minute check. But these are the soft touch, soft close, so you just kind of push them and they close themselves. But they were deep. Yeah. Really deep drawers. There's a little hidden closet area where the safe was. Yeah. So we did, Quincy, of course, did a video of our cabin. It's amazing. You can see every little bit. So just refer back on our channel. You'll see our cabin. The bathroom was a little bit different.
Yes, to me, it was small. It's smaller than what we were used to. And as Kristie stated on our other video, that the shower was kind of long ways. It was long ways, so the shower was a little bit longer, but the bathroom itself was small. It felt small.
It did, but it was still workable. But I will say the toilet
Oh my gosh. The toilet flushed like the airplane toilet. You know how loud, that loud noise?
So loud.
I mean, extremely loud, extremely powerful. Don't drop nothing in there that you don't want flushed because
You're not getting it back.
Definitely not getting it back. So, I mean, the toilets were so loud. We went to the comedy show and one of the comedians used it in his joke. You know, it was one of the jokes he used in his act.
They are so...
Yeah, the toilet's extremely loud.
You know, because women, come on, we get up in the middle of the night, use the restroom. I'm sorry, I didn't flush.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm going to wake up the whole hallway.
Exactly. I mean,
so
extremely loud. And on another note, I mean, the shower was really, really nice.
Yeah.
The water didn't get hot enough for me. The water was warm, but it wasn't hot. So.
And we had it turned all the way.
All the way, and the water was not hot. I like hot showers. It was a warm shower, and then bring your own shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. They have a 3-in-1 body wash. It smelled pretty good, but it just didn't lather enough, and it's not enough. So bring your own products.
Yeah.
But overall, again, the room, a free room, so free 99 is always good. And
the balcony was great. Our view was great. I do recommend that room. Like I said, the only issue I had was you had to use the forwarder elevators to get there.
Yeah.
But other than that,
that was good.
Not an issue.
And then after that, that was another beautiful thing. Leaving our room, you know, we usually go to the Windjammer to eat after we drop our bags off.
Which
but we had to,
is aft.
Yes, and we had to walk through Central Park.
Gee darn.
Yeah, so our
what
room
a tragedy.
was you had to walk right through Central Park.
Beautiful.
For us to eat in Central Park again on this ship. All the ships, I can't lie, beautiful. I mean, that's just a real special touch that Royal does on their ships. Yeah. That is very memorable. It's beautiful.
It's really neat.
Somebody said over 300 live plants.
And we got to see them being watered, and you know, it was like, oh, they really are real.
Yes.
But Central Park is so peaceful, and it really pulls you into vacation mode and relax mode.
Absolutely.
And you know, I'm not a New York City person, so I really could not tell you what Central Park is like there. From what I hear, it's not like that at all. But walking through there, I don't feel like I'm on a cruise.
Right.
I feel
it takes you away.
I just feel like I'm on vacation.
Yes, in a nice, peaceful park. I mean,
rocking chairs.
Yeah, a lot of sitting areas where you can sit and read, and then a lot of restaurants.
Yes. So Park Cafe is always in Central Park, and they do have their usual famous beef sandwiches. The grab and go was there again, a little expanded, I feel like this time.
I think they added a lot more.
They always have the fruit cups, which we love because you can just grab that, take it back to your cabin, put it in your fridge. They had a more dessert counter.
Yeah.
They had soups. They had lobster bisque on boarding day. They have salads. They have sandwiches,
cookies,
and desserts. And drinks.
Yeah.
And you can sit inside or outside at Park Cafe. So I thought that was nice. Chops is located there.
Yeah.
Chops was nice.
And that's one of the specialty restaurants that you have to pay for
if
you want to go and eat there. But I would give Chops 2 thumbs up. I mean,
it was good. We had lunch.
Yes.
You can't make your reservations until you're on board the ship for our particular cruise. So, of course, once we boarded, it was a mad dash. Everyone was trying to get specialty dining, and Chops was one that we had wanted to try.
Yeah.
So for 50% off, we thought, okay, let's try. We really tried for dinner, but we couldn't get it, so we grabbed lunch.
And it was worth it.
Yeah. The menu's a little smaller for lunch, but they still have filet mignon, you know, all the basics. But it was good.
And it was really good. The filet was perfect. They cooked the thing perfect. I had asparagus, the whole 9. So overall, Chops, I would recommend if you want to try specialty dining.
What did you really like at Chops?
Surprisingly, for dessert, I chose the red velvet cake. And I cannot lie, that was the best red velvet cake that I've ever had in my life.
That's saying a lot.
That is. I mean, this thing was moist all the way through, tons of flavor. So if you go to Chops, get that red velvet cake for dessert.
It was
You would not
really
be disappointed. It was absolutely delicious.
It was really good.
Yeah. So.
Yes. Getting back to Central Park, I'm dreaming about cake now. They had Azumi, which is the sushi and hibachi. And then right next to Azumi was Azumi in the Park. This one was, the sign said sushi and ice cream. I would never put those two things together, but that's what they sold at the little window.
Yeah.
Super popular. There was people there every day of the cruise, so that was super popular. The other thing, we had to take notes, so forgive us. Trellis Bar made a return, which is just like a little open air bar in the middle of the park. Bubbles, which is the champagne bar. Lou's, which is a new bar.
Bars.
Yeah, there's a theme there. A couple of shopping. And the one thing that I really thought was cool, and I really used it a lot, because our room was on deck 8, and when we came around the corner, we would enter into Central Park, and then there was a little door on the right-hand side, and it said staircase to Royal Promenade. And I was like, what? I'm gonna try it. So the Royal Promenade is on 5, I'm on 8, and you just took this little exit, and it was a staircase, and it took us to straight to deck 6, and then you could go down inside of the Pearl to deck 5. So it was super convenient.
Very, very convenient.
So we'll get to deck 5 in a little bit, but that is like a really nice little extra escape route.
The quick shortcut, yeah.
Yeah. So we made our way up to deck 15 to the Windjammer.
The Windjammer. So again, after we check into our room and drop everything off, we love to go eat. In the Windjammer, surprisingly, man, this buffet, the spread they had was amazing.
I hope they continue.
I don't know. I think it was something special because this buffet had filet mignon, lobster tails. I mean, like lamb chops.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like the piles of lobster tails.
Yeah.
Was unreal.
And I don't know if that's going to be offered moving forward on the future cruises. So if you cruise, come back and let us know if they have filet mignon for the buffet.
King crab, not snow crab, king crab, like the real expensive one. I was shocked.
Calamari, yes. Shrimp out the yin yang, all types of desserts. Fish, grilled chicken, you name it, it was there. And I found out, I mean, it's really huge. So I found out later that they also had a stir fry station and a pasta station. And
all the way in the back.
All the way in the back. So that's another little tip. When you get on there, everybody's kind of like in the front. If you go all the way in the back of the Windjammer, more food and more space, more area for you to sit down.
Oh my goodness, yes, it was empty. And that's also in the mornings where you get omelets.
Yes.
Because they don't tell you, there's no signs, and I know the next morning Quincy was looking, I need an omelet. And we looked and I was just like, maybe all the way in the back.
And it was
so yes, go all the way back.
Plenty of seating, it's not crowded.
And there's 2 bars back there.
Yeah, exactly. So they got a ton of bars on this place. So if you're looking for something to drink, you definitely gonna have choices. And the only thing I would say about the Windjammer is the food was warm, and I guess because they have to put so much of it out, that it wasn't. I like my food hot, so that's the only complaint I have about the Windjammer. They had variety. I mean, more than you can ask for. More choices than you would need. Indian food, Asian food, you name it, it was there. But the food was just not hot. And man, I love hot food, so that's the only thing that
we're gonna take a couple points off for that.
Yeah, and I put it in my survey that they need to figure out a way to keep the food hot. I mean, it might be a big ask, but I like hot food.
Yeah, because a lukewarm fillet, it was a little weird. It still tasted fine.
Flavor and everything was there, but it just wasn't hot.
As moms, we're like, what's a hot meal? But, it's just when you're on vacation, you'd like to have a hot meal. So that's one thing that I do wish they would fix. But they had a lot of crew members walking around, bringing waters and cleaning up, and I felt like this was the most crew members I have seen in the Windjammer on any Royal Caribbean ship.
They definitely wanted to make a great first impression, and they did.
They did.
The customer service was up to par. They did an outstanding job of making sure, hey, if you need more water, can we get you anything else? That was great.
And the washi
Yeah, the Washy crew. I was joking. I was saying, man, those folks are on unlimited Monsters or Red Bull because every time we came up to the Windjammer, they singing, dancing, telling you to wash your hands. I mean, non-stop. For hours. So
yeah,
yes,
they did great. So after we finished eating, we noticed that we had early dining, and we are not early diners. We like to eat around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we thought, let's just head straight to the dining room. So we headed to the main dining room, which is on deck 3 and deck 4, and we made our dining change, which was no problem at all whatsoever. We chose the my time dining. So we chose that.
And got a quick view of the dining room. I took a quick peek in the dining room.
It's beautiful.
It is.
It's
huge chandelier, and then just the decor was really, really nice.
It's very classy. It's
very classy. They did a great job on the dining room.
Yes. And then from there, we walked to deck 4, up the stairs, to probably one of our favorite hangouts. In the evening, we went to the casino.
Oh, yes, the casino.
The casino.
Yeah, the casino was huge.
It was huge.
The only difference on Royal and Celebrity is Celebrity have smoke-free casinos, no smoke at all. And Royal, we had to adjust to being in the casino with smoke.
It was really bad.
And somebody was asking if the ventilators, because they do have...
in the floor. It's weird.
In the floor, that's separate, because there's a big area. It's all one floor, but at a certain point, halfway mark, it goes from smoking to non-smoking. And I think some of the smoke was still seeping over into the non-smoking. So
because it's kind of like archways.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the main divider. It's open air archways. So I don't really know how they tried.
Because somebody said something on a Facebook post or something that the ventilation is supposed to suck the smoke and keep it separated, but they'll probably work on that. At least they tried.
They did try.
Because on the other ships we've been on, they had a little separate room that was super small that was non-smoking with not a whole lot of...
Which they should switch that. They should put the smokers in the small room. A lot of people were like, please do that.
Yeah.
But they tried. I think they really did make an effort to put the same games in both sides.
Yeah.
But the smoking side was larger, and it did have, like that cute little zombie game that I liked, or whatever he was.
Yeah.
They did have some games on the smoking side that they didn't have on the non-smoking, so we did have to go over there a couple times.
Yeah. But overall, a lot of brand new games that we had never seen. Got a chance to try some new games out. The casino desk. Remember when you go in there, you just scan the barcode to find out how many points you need to get your free cruise. Yep. We got a couple of videos on how we cruise for free. So if you're interested in that, just go check out how we cruise for free video out.
Yes.
After the walkthrough to the casino, now that's what I thought you was talking about.
When I said the
favorite place.
I said evening hangout.
Okay, I'll give you.
So our favorite daytime hangout.
The fitness center.
Center.
Yes, this fitness center was really big. Like Rory does a great job on the fitness center. So does Celebrity. This fitness center had pretty much everything you needed. The dumbbells went all the way up to 100 pounds. And they had dumbbells on both sides of the gym. Just ton of machines, ton of cardio machines. The Stairmaster, which I introduced myself back to the Stairmaster. I used to use that all the time. And,
introduced himself at level 7.
Yeah, I mean, man, that thing, it really works. But Kristie actually reminded me, because her and our daughter, they've been using the Stairmaster in our local gym. So I was like, man, that used to be my go-to. So I reintroduced myself to it back on a cruise. But the only complaint we had about the gym was they didn't have any cups of, the
cups
water.
To get water.
The water cooler, like little things with the lemon water and the cucumber water, where you could keep getting refills.
Yeah, they just had like
a couple of water fountains. Right on the outside of the gym.
And then like 2 on the inside on that far room. A little odd. And maybe just because we're used to the Celebrity gyms, where Celebrity has the flavored water in the cups, because we're sweating, we want something to drink. So
definitely want to stay hydrated.
So bring a sports bottle with you. because the water fountains are a little out of place. Also, the fitness center entrance is a little wonky.
Yeah, you walk in through the doors and they open up, and then you got to turn. And I was still walking straight, and I would have walked into the glass wall that was there.
And that was that was entrance from the track, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The main entrance is one deck above, which was even stranger. You come in that main entrance, and all there is a Pilates room and a spin room.
Yeah.
And then you just go down the staircase to the main fitness center.
Yeah. So for the spin folks, they have a separate spin room with
They do.
a bunch of bicycles, a Pilates room if you want to go up and be away from everybody to work on your core or do your Pilates or whatever.
No Pelotons.
Yeah, no Pelotons. But overall, I mean, again, a phenomenal gym.
Yeah, it was great.
We got our workout on
And
all
we
3
did-
days.
And we did the walking track.
And the walking track is beautiful. The scenery was not as grand as some of the walking tracks we've been on, but definitely they had it marked out. Two laps and a little bit more than 2 laps was 1 mile. So,
Yeah.
Surprisingly, a lot of folks were out walking and jogging on the walking track. So
Yeah.
a lot of folks, I guess, because the cruise wasn't making a lot of stops, so I've seen more people working out this time.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
I've
than
seen
normal.
before.
But it's nice because you walk around, you can see the Royal Promenade, you can see the ocean, you're by all the lifeboats. But because the ship layout is a little different, we're used to seeing the Aqua Theater, which we did not, because the Aqua Dome is in the front and it's a little different. But no, I still enjoyed it. I love reading
Absolutely.
the signs and the little.
Oh,
signs.
and then the other difference was usually we have the fitness center and the spa on the same level.
Yeah.
But the spa was
14?
14. Yeah, I think 14. So yeah. But anyways, they were in separate places. But what I love about this spa this time is they had Vitality, and you could get the cold press juices over there. So that was a plus. And they had they had the hammam and.
Yeah, so we went to the spa. It was, like he said, they have the pressed juices. They had the make your own. You could pick your own flavors, which is what Quincy does. And then when you went in, they had the hair salon, the nails, the men's area was super tiny, like the little barber shop area.
Yeah.
And then their thermal suite is very similar to the Allure and the Oasis.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny. Oh, and the Utopia.
Same thing. Same setup.
Teeny tiny little area with maybe 4 to 6 of the heated loungers, and then
they're not looking at
they're not looking at anything.
They're facing a wall, not the ocean. So.
And then they had the steam room and the dry room.
Yeah.
And then a shower.
Yeah, and that was pretty much it.
So we didn't even bother with that.
Yeah, not this time.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping they would have stepped it up and made
yeah,
it
because this is the largest ship in the world, so they could have rearranged it, gave it an ocean view.
Yeah, that would have been a lot nicer.
We got the Royal Promenade.
The Royal Promenade. So, just like the Utopia, and we have not been on the Icon, so I'm sure the Icon is the same. Deck 5 is the Royal Promenade. And that is, I equate it to a shopping mall.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you're in a shopping center. This one has, of course, Sorrento's Pizza, which Royal Caribbean is famous for. Sorrento's is there. You're going to have shopping, jewelry stores, a liquor store, a cosmetic and perfume store, and then your Royal Caribbean gear.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about
Royal Caribbean merch.
But what else was there? I'm sorry, I have to read my notes. So I have Sorrento's Spotlight. Can we talk about Spotlight karaoke?
That thing was popping the whole time we was on the cruise, man. We had some people trying to audition for a group or something, because they were singing non-stop singing. Some were good, some were not so good, but listen, I guess they were out there having a good time. But that karaoke spot, it was popping the whole time. It seemed like it was open 24/7, because every time we was on the promenade, we heard somebody singing, and they were singing,
and it was packed.
Yeah, it stayed packed.
It was go karaoke, people.
Yeah.
That's
sun up to sundown.
Yes, Starbucks was there, and this Starbucks was really big. It was long. It wasn't standalone in the middle. It was up against the wall. It was beautiful. Starbucks was there. In the middle, there's a bar called the 1400 bar.
Yeah.
And the menu was really interesting because each of the drinks paid homage to a Royal Caribbean ship.
Yes.
So I liked the Millennium Bellini.
And I got the drink that was named after the bar. So they got a drink called the 1400. So if you're a tequila person, you know, when I do decide to drink tequila, it's kind of like my drink of choice. They got a drink that was so delicious called the 1400. So if you're a tequila lover or not, try the 1400 out at the 1400 bar.
Yes.
You won't be disappointed. The drink selections, I ain't gonna lie, they had a lot to choose from.
Really did.
Yeah.
And they
everything
had a lot
I tried was pretty
high-end
good.
liquors, I felt like.
Yeah. So.
And the prices are nice.
Yeah.
Like 13, 14.
13 and 14 compared to like 22 on Celebrity. So.
Yeah.
And then they gave us 50% off. So
it was nice. So
paying $7 for a nice cocktail, that was pretty good.
yeah, so the Thorn and Thistle is also in the Royal Promenade, and that is their like UK bar type area. Next Cruise is there, Guest Services is there, and the Pearl is there.
Yeah, the Pearl is like the signature
centerpiece.
The centerpiece, that's the word. The centerpiece of the promenade.
Mm-hmm.
Huge, with stairs, and a great spot for pictures.
Yes, beautiful pictures.
Yes.
But as the comedian brought up, what does it do?
Yeah, it's just there.
It's just there. It's just beautiful. It is beautiful.
It is.
The little squarey things kind of turned, like at night, and it kind of changed the color on the inside of the pearl.
It was pretty.
So maybe that's what it does. I don't really know.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's a great spot for
photos, because they have a big sign that says Star of the Seas. No car on this Royal Promenade.
No.
Like the Allure has a car, the Utopia had a car.
No car on this one.
There's a big statue of a dog.
Yeah.
Which was the only dog we saw.
Yeah, she was searching nonstop for Sailor.
Royal Caribbean, please, if you're gonna have a golden retriever, share. I looked everywhere for this puppy.
Everywhere, every day.
Every day.
And she
Several
actually got
times.
to meet the
CEO of Royal Caribbean, Michael Bailey. He was walking through the Royal Promenade, and if you follow Royal or if you follow Sailor, you know he is always with her.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And she wasn't gonna even go say anything. I was like, listen, you've been looking for this dog 24/7, and now this is the owner.
Yeah.
Go up to him. Go.
So I did.
Say hi. So she did.
And he just gushed about how cute she was, and how soft, and how lovey, and how much he loves her, and how much she loves him, and how amazing she is, and she's wonderful. And I'm just like, great, can I see her? And he's like, oh, I'm sure you'll see her. We bring her out every day.
Yeah. Never got the chance to meet.
Never got to
Sailor.
meet Sailor. Maybe we'll try again. I don't know. But Sailor, if you see this.
But speaking of,
I tried.
Speaking of never getting a chance to see Sailor, they actually had an auction.
Oh.
And the auction to see her started at $250.
Which we bid.
And the auction was to go to Make-A-Wish, so it was going for a good cause.
Auction.
But to spend some time with Sailor, the auction started at $250.
Yes.
And ended at $2,200. So somebody was willing to pay $2,200.
2 people, remember?
Exactly, 2 people. So the bidding went from $2,100, then the guy outbid the other guy, bid $2,200. So the guy who was in charge of the auction said, okay, how about this? $2,100 each, and both of y'all get to spend a little time with Sailor. So
I'll bet it was worth it.
2 people, $2,100.
So cute.
I mean, for $2,100, I better be getting a golden retriever puppy for $2,100. I mean, I wouldn't have paid $2,100. But
I would have.
She would have. If I wouldn't have been there, she would have been.
Yeah.
1,800. Do I have 19? 19. You know, so
25.
Yeah, so man, that was wild to see. People
It was a
willing to
really
pay
great cause. They raised, I think, like what, $15,000.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So if you go on the Star, they think they're gonna try to do these little
auctions. Because somebody did, they had one ticket for $10, three
for a suite,
3 for $25, and you had the chance to win a sunset suite.
Yes.
And some lucky person who was standing like 2 feet behind us won it. So we was close.
We were close. They had a Chanel watch. I mean, it was like really neat AirPods, really neat stuff.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so after the Royal Promenade, oh yeah, I forgot, on deck 5 also Absolute Zero. That is their ice skating rink. When we tried to go through, they were doing a closed rehearsal, so we could not get in. But it is on deck 5, and there is an ice skating rink, and they will have ice skating and
all
skating
type of shows. Yeah.
Okay, so then we went up to deck 6. We went up through the Pearl.
Through the Pearl, up the stairs, and the Pearl Cafe is right upstairs. And I was impressed with the Pearl Cafe. Usually these little shops that have the little sandwiches and stuff in the window for you to pick. They're a little small with 1 scoop of whatever it is on the sandwich. I mean, so you have to get like 5 of them and scrape the tuna off for all 5 of them to make 1 sandwich. But the Pearl Cafe, I mean, they had barbecue sandwiches, barbecue power real high, egg salad sandwiches, pasta salads,
Greek
salads. I mean, lots of choices, big servings. And again, this was
coconut cookies.
The coconut cookies are always great.
Yes.
Chocolate chip cookies. And it was grab and go. They'll warm it up for you, and this was included in the cost of.
Yeah, this is free. This is free for everybody.
Free options.
One of the things that they do serve that is not free is specialty coffees. So, little hint: the specialty coffees at the Pearl Cafe are made with Starbucks coffee, just like the Starbucks at the bottom of the steps, but they're cheaper.
And pay the Pearl price instead of $8.
So I got a Starbucks Frappuccino from the Pearl Cafe in a Starbucks cup with Starbucks caramel, because you know we can tell, cheaper than if I would have went to Starbucks. A little strange, but it's a little secret. So, but it was good. I really enjoyed the Pearl Cafe.
Yeah,
beautiful seating area with ginormous ocean view windows.
Yes, that's a beautiful place. They did an outstanding job.
And since it was a preview cruise, they had a lot of executives. So people were working on their computers. It was not loud and overbearing.
No,
it was really nice. I was very happy with the Pearl Cafe. What else? The kids clubs. The kids clubs are all located on deck 6.
Yeah.
We were not allowed to film there, obviously because there were actually children in the clubs, but they looked amazing.
They did a lot of computer stations set up.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to go into the one area, but we did have some parents tell us there's stuff back there.
Yeah. But from what we could see from where we were standing, we've seen a lot of consoles and stuff set up.
Yeah, so lots of stuff for the kids, but that's right there on deck 6. Let me see, what else is there? Kids Club Playmakers.
That's the sports bar.
Yeah, Playmakers made its return. It's kind of like a very strange little hallway. When you walk up, the kids centers were on your right, and on the left was Playmakers, some shopping. There was like a Vineyard Vines store back there. Playmakers you do have to pay for. It's kind of like sports bar food.
Yeah.
Hot wings and chicken tenders and fries.
Lots of televisions to check all your sports events.
And they actually had one that you could pay and you could reserve it. So if you had like a group of people that wanted to watch a certain football game, they would turn that game on. You would have a reserved booth. It's really interesting. And then the Adult Comedy Club is also on deck 6.
Yeah. And I have to say, they had 3 comedians on this cruise.
They did.
All 3 of them was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to. Hopefully they book these same 3 for a while, which I think they are. So you'll get a chance to get a kick out of all 3 of them. Each one of them had their own particular little style of comedy, and all 3 of them hit it out the park.
And it's very adult.
Very, very, very adult.
Very adult. So be open to that.
And if you're sensitive, don't go.
Don't go.
So.
Don't go.
But they were really good.
Yes, they were. that pretty much covers deck 6. So deck 7 was
Surfside,
which to me felt like the boardwalk area.
Yeah, I can see the similarities
On the other ships, because they had the inward facing cabins, so you could, people with windows and balconies. But that is like the kids and family area. The carousel.
The carousel was there.
Sugar Beach, the arcade.
They had a little wet area with splash pads and all of that for the kids.
Yeah, so like your toddlers to your maybe 10-year-old would probably enjoy that. They had little slides and the buckets that dump the water, climbing nets. The really cool thing that they did that I know parents probably really appreciated that was that they added, what is it called? I wrote it here. Surfside Eatery and Surfside Bites.
Yeah.
So you don't have to leave to go up to Windjammer
to get food.
So Surfside Eatery is actually a buffet, and they had a little bit of everything, but mainly family food. So pizza, burgers, chicken, and then Surfside Bites was the same kind of thing, little takeout window. Yeah. They also had soft serve ice cream there, and like I said, Sugar Beach was there, which is a candy store. The arcade, Pier 7, which is you have to pay, and it is a specialty dining.
Yeah.
Very, very, very casual.
Yeah.
Very casual, like fried seafood.
Yeah. And I would say the beautiful thing, like Kristie said about Surfside, is you could take your kids there, they could play, get water slide, the whole nine, have a great time, food, and you don't even have to leave. Once you leave the area, you can leave and go back to your cabin. So it's a good area to take the kids, and one-stop shop, everything you need right there for the little ones.
Yeah, and everything is just suited to that age group. The restrooms, they had a lot, I don't know if you noticed, a lot of family restrooms.
Yeah, I did see that.
Where they were just one stall, and it doesn't matter if it's mom, dad, the kids, but they had a ton of family restrooms. And this was the first cruise ship that I've seen that had family restrooms. I love it. I loved it. I thought that was
an upgrade,
really, really
for
great.
sure.
So we are gonna jump because the next decks are all cabins. So we are gonna jump up to deck 15.
The Aquadome.
The Aquadome. So we kind of made 2 trips to the Aquadome. The first time, Quincy took a peek in and he was like, oh, it's just the Aqua Theater, And as we all know from past videos, if you don't know, please go back and watch. My husband falls asleep and gets extremely bored after 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah, I'll doze off and then I know it's time to go, because I'm not gonna sit there and just, doing touch and goes at a show if I don't like it.
So the Aquadome here is very, very different. Yes, the Aqua Show is held here, but because it is completely enclosed and indoors, the roof does open. Water poured down. It was beautiful. Lights and colors.
Yeah, they did a phenomenal job.
It was beautiful. Not overpoweringly loud. Like, I felt the Utopia was deafening. That water show, because we were like, woo, walking through the boardwalk, you could hear that sucker everywhere. This one was comfortable level. It wasn't ear piercing. It was great. But there's other stuff inside the Aquadome that we found out. So if you go to your right, there is Michael Bailey's contribution to the ship, which is the Royal Bling.
The Bling Room or whatever. Bling.
Most beautiful blue chair. Absolutely gorgeous blue chair.
Iced out blue chair.
Oh, beautiful. But it's all Royal Caribbean logo jewelry. So, if you're a huge Royal fan, they've got you covered there. The Rye and Bean Bar, which is a alcohol
with coffee
bar.
Yeah, so they make a variety of drinks, alcoholic drinks with coffee mixed with a variety of different types of liquor.
Yeah, so that was really neat. And then on the other side was Hooked, which is another
like a seafood
specialty dining seafood. Mm-hmm. And then we found Quincy's favorite. Back behind all that, you have to keep going. Like, don't stop, just keep going. So behind the Aqua Theater is a place called the Overlook.
And this place was absolutely stunning. You have to go to the Overlook. It reminded me of Eden. If you've been on Celebrity, the Beyond Edge class ship, Eden, how beautiful Eden is, the layout and everything. Man, the Overlook, this was absolutely gorgeous. This place, I mean, it had me speechless.
It did.
Lots of
beautiful.
Lots of seating area that faces the water. They had some separate areas where you go up the stairs and
They're
had
called
pods that you can lounge in, and this is free. I mean, this is absolutely free.
And it was like a private pod.
Yeah.
Like you went up the staircase and it was like a couch.
Like a little hideaway pod.
Oh my goodness.
With a swerve around couch that you could lounge, because people were in
People
there
were
already.
Sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, this place is beautiful, beautiful. They have a bar in this place that has all types of cocktails, and I tried one there, and it was really, really good. They had like I'm wondering if that was just a picture, if it was a real aquarium.
Oh, it was just a picture.
Okay, the picture, it looked like an aquarium.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. We had people doing photo shoots there. The Overlook, highly recommended. If you go on the story, go find the Overlook.
Yes.
And you won't regret it. You would absolutely enjoy the Overlook.
So one of my favorite areas, right outside of the Aqua Theater, was the Aqua Dome Market. And this is something new. Maybe the icon may have it, I'm sure.
Probably.
But this had a barbecue place.
An Asian place. And then... the crepes.
Nope. Yes. But then a Mexican place too.
Oh yeah,
They had those little flat things. And the crepes.
The crepes.
The crepes. Let's talk about crepes. They were so good. They were so good.
They were.
Long line every single night, but it went really, really fast. They had two guys making crepes, and we had the Nutella banana and the strawberries and cream.
Salted caramel
Crepe. Oh.
And we didn't even get them on video.
We didn't.
We were so
because
busy
we were so
eating
happy.
them. We didn't even get to get them on video, but they were absolutely delicious.
And they had milk on tap.
She's a big milk drinker.
Whole milk on tap. So every
She
night.
was in hog heaven.
Every night at like 11 or we were like, well, it's crepe time. I really miss them. They were so good.
That Asian restaurant was really good. So I had
Spicy.
some pad thai noodles.
Pad
Thai noodles with lemongrass chicken in it, and it had a nice little kick to it. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So,
we did not try the barbecue,
no.
which was strange for us.
Right.
But, we were just there for a couple
It
of
had
days.
enough to eat. I was kind of full anyway. So.
Yeah, and they had crepes, so what more do you need? On the other side of Deck 15, back by the Windjammer, they did bring back the El Loco Fresh. That is their burrito taco.
Yeah, it's like another, tacos, burritos, nachos.
Yeah.
And they have those. It was on the Utopia as well.
It was on the Allure too.
Yeah.
Not our favorite.
Yeah, not my favorite spot. Just don't cut the mustard for me. So.
It doesn't. And they have a new giant bar called Cantina Fresca.
Mm-hmm.
It was right next to El Loco Fresh. So that whole area is new, open, lots of seating. I will say that the topping bar looked good. I walked by that and I was like, oh, look at that.
I mean,
if
you want something quick, a quick burrito taco and all.
I would
all
go
the
to the
toppings,
Aqua Dome Market.
all the toppings. I mean, if you're just in the mood for a taco
if you really need a
burrito,
taco.
if you like Taco Bell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll do. Because I mean, the times we went on the Utopia, I was hungry, so I got a couple of chicken soft tacos, and
It helped him survive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in between the Aqua Dome, which is all the way forward, and the Windjammer, which is all the way aft, is Chill Island.
Yeah.
Chill Island is meant to be families, laid back, no rush, calm down, everybody chill.
Chill.
The lime and coconut bar is there. It does have a swim up bar. Lots of hot tubs that were not being
Right,
used.
yeah. Surprisingly, they were not
It was
occupied.
so strange.
Every now and again, you might see one or two people in the hot tubs, but the
And
hot
they're
tubs
huge.
were huge and readily available.
And then they had
an infinity pool.
Yes. Yeah, the
Really,
pools
really nice.
that were all glass on that you could see out. I bet that's beautiful while you're out in the ocean.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then a big pool in the middle. It was families. Just a really tons of chairs.
Great place to chill.
Yeah, and they did have a lot of chairs in the shade, which was nice because it was deck 15 because Lord knows there's 20 decks. So there was a lot of shade, but the center part does have sun. So then we wandered up to deck 16, which is
Thrill Island.
the real island.
So this is where you're gonna find a large. They say it's the largest
water
park at sea, and then the largest water slide at sea. So they had tons of water slides. They had the rock climbing wall. And they got the easy, medium, hard, extra hard. So you could check out the shoes and do the wall climbing, or get on the slides. And mini golf. And is this where the little thing where you walk outside of the ship?
Yes.
I forget what they call it, but it's you're walking on like a little.
What it's called too.
It's a combination.
Crown's Edge.
Crown's Edge.
Yes,
so
that's there.
You latched in, but you walking on the bridge, and then you walk on the outside of the ship.
And the floor drops.
Yep. And you're on the outside of the ship, and then you zip line back onto the ship. So I think that's a paid.
You do have to pay for that.
But a lot of folks who did it said it was worth it.
And there was a long wait, so don't just show up and think you're gonna do it right then and there, because even on our cruise with not that many people, there was still an hour wait. So people had to sign up and come back an hour later.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
And they had Flow Rider.
The Flow Rider, which I love watching people wipe out. I'm so sorry. I know that's probably very mean, but it is great. Yeah. It is everybody's having fun. Nobody gets hurt.
Right.
And just and the little kids, when they get on there, they're so cute. Thank you so much, little kids. You're so cute. But I do, and I really appreciate the stand-up surfers. Dang, that water is going like 150 miles an hour, and they're just doing their thing. So, kudos. What does that say? That says Flow Rider. Okay, got it. Also, before we get to that, let's do this one. Hideaway.
That's
the Hideaway.
Adults only area.
Yeah. It's on the very, very, very back of the ship, and you kind of go down some stairs. There's a pool, a hot tub, lounge chairs.
Plenty of lounge
like
chairs.
leveled
And
lounge.
they're stacked. The lounge chairs are stacked.
Like a movie theater.
So plenty.
A bar. Go figure.
Also have the little layout. You can lay on the little bed.
Yes, in the pool.
Inside the pool, they got like little floating beds, so you could lay inside the pool. They did an outstanding job.
It's beautiful, and it is free, and that is included.
Yes.
So it's not like you have to pay to go to that area. Yeah. So it's included. It's 18
Hideaway,
and up.
if you want to get away from the kiddos, the Hideaway is the place to be.
Yes. So another complimentary food location that is located in Thrill Island. It's right next to the mini golf.
Yeah.
And it was kind of under the water slides. It's called Base Camp.
Base Camp.
Base Camp.
And Base Camp scored kudos with me because I'm a burger person. When I'm not eating as healthy as I want to eat, I love burgers. And Five Guys is my favorite burger spot. It's the #1 burger spot in the world. If you haven't had Five Guys,
I don't know about that.
You're missing out. So, and I've been on other ships where you had the mass grill and all that, and I had burgers, and the burgers are okay. But
even the Luminae burger.
Yeah, it was overhyped.
Just okay.
Yeah, but I have to give Base Camp their props. I got a double smash burger. They had smash burger, so I asked for a double cheese burger, smash burger, loaded it up with my lettuce, tomatoes, extra pickles,
and more pickles.
You know what I'm saying? And man, I bit that thing and flavor. That's the first time. I mean, I did like Guy burgers the time we cruised Carnival. Yeah. Guy's burgers are excellent. Mm-hmm. However, the Base Camp burger is Five Guys, and I'm gonna bring that Base Camp burger right close to Five Guys. So
wow, that's saying something.
If you're on the Star, go to Base Camp and get the Base Camp burger. You won't be disappointed.
The tater tots were good too.
I didn't get the tater tots. I was all about that burger.
I had a burger and tater tots.
Bit that burger. I was like, oh yeah, they got this one right. And They did a phenomenal job on the burger, I have to say. The Base Camp burger, outstanding Base Camp.
Okay. Right around the corner from Base Camp was a place called Deserted.
Yeah, so this is a place if you want to have
And very expensive.
2,500 calories per
Shake.
shake. This is where they're gonna make a shake for you, and they're gonna put everything on it, including the kitchen sink.
Everything. But they were like $15, $18.
Yeah.
They were expensive.
Yeah. I mean, you get a lot of
of stuff.
A lot of stuff on that milkshake, but yeah. So that's Deserted. So if you're a milkshake type of person, go to Deserted.
Yes.
I mean, the milkshake real high.
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know, this is
2,500 calories.
This is a vacation. The whole family can probably finish. I mean, it's a
share it.
vacation,
Yeah.
so go and do. They had floats there as well. Good root beer float can't be beat. So if you're thinking about doing the non-alcoholic beverage package, they did have the, what are those little things called? Those Coca-Cola, oh my goodness, those red things where you get your own drinks.
Yeah, they had the multi-drink machines, you know, and they had every type of drink. You would get Fanta.
Freestyle.
Okay, yeah, that's what they call
Coke
it.
Freestyle.
Yeah, I
machine.
didn't know what to call them, but you know.
He doesn't drink soda or anything like that.
Right, not.
It's a freestyle
Hardly
machine.
ever. But you had Coke,
everywhere.
Coke Zero, Vanilla Coke, Cherry Coke, Fanta, grape, strawberry, vanilla,
Lime,
lime,
orange,
you name it. So
strawberry.
I think they said like over 300 drinks to choose from.
You had
on that
vanilla
machine.
ginger ale.
That was my first time because she wanted some
I had
ginger
vanilla
ale.
root beer.
And she had
Yeah.
vanilla root beer, but then you got ginger ale,
ale.
and I was like, vanilla ginger ale, let me try that. And it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. So they have freestyle machines everywhere. And when you get that package, you get your own cup that you have to carry around with you. And you will also get a sticker on your CPAS card. And so if you wanted to get something like a non-alcoholic drink from the bar, you can as well. But yeah, those freestyle machines were absolutely everywhere.
And they were free for us on this selling. So
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, absolutely
It
free.
was really nice. So we tried a couple of them out.
Again.
$3.99. But yeah, so Base Camp, that's a definite. The Aqua Dome Market, those two are game changers. Because that's one of the things that I'm not going to say we complained about, but one of the things when we did the Utopia is after dinner, you know, we like to stay up a little bit later. We go to the casino and we like to have something before we go to bed. On the Utopia, our only choice was pay for room service or go to Sorrento's.
Yeah.
And
I'm not a big pizza.
The entire ship
Is at Sorrento.
is at Sorrento's.
I'm not a big pizza guy anyways.
And on this ship, we had a lot more options. The Aqua Dome Market was open, which was just phenomenal crepes. They were so good. So we really had a lot of choices. We did not try room service, same room service menu as, you know, Royal Caribbean basic room service menu. I really didn't see a lot of people getting room service.
No, I didn't see all the stuff.
We didn't see any
outside the
trays
room.
in the hall.
No.
Breakfast at Windjammer was great.
Yes.
They really had
Nice spread, eggs to order, and just ham. She loves ham, so she got that carved ham every morning.
I wish the bacon would have been crunchy. But it's
Greek
all good.
yogurt with all the walnuts, the granola, the whole nine. So
Just remember the omelet station is all the way in the back
Yes.
with no sign.
yes.
You gotta find that.
So did we cover? I think that's everything, I believe.
Okay, so we did not go above deck 16. So we only had really 2 full days to tour this entire ship. And when I tell you we probably did 20,000 steps a day, it was exhausting. We came home and we were both like, oh, I'm so tired. Quincy had to go straight to work. I went straight for a nap. So it was exhausting. We did everything that we possibly could. The things that we missed were the Grove. We were not in a suite, so we did not have access to the Grove. The Grove is the suites lounge area.
Yeah.
And their coastal kitchen is up there.
That's their specialty dining for suite guests only.
Yeah, and the coastal kitchen is 2 stories. And then the Grove also has a sun deck. with these really cool yellow, thick, cushy beds I saw a picture of. They looked amazing. But we could not get up there because we were not in a suite. So we did not cover that. But that is, I think, deck 18 all the way up to 20. Yeah, I know. So you guys really have a view up there. One day we'll get up there. But the rest of the ship, I am pretty sure we covered everything.
So overall, honestly, it was a great time. And again, it was free 99. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about a free cruise, but
there really wasn't a lot to complain about.
Right.
There was no shenanigans.
No.
Nobody was out of control.
No.
There was no, you know.
It was no chaos.
No
it was
chaos.
a nice, comfortable cruise.
Yeah.
Again, food was up to par.
Music wasn't too loud.
Again, we just need the hot food on the buffet.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my only complaint.
Yeah.
But overall, we had a great time. If you've been hanging in here this long with us, click the like button, subscribe to our channel, share this video with family and friends, and let me plug this travel agent right here. Listen, if you want to book a sailing on the Star, the largest ship in the world, or any other cruise ship, hit Kristie up. I'm gonna have her information.
Well, don't hit me.
Well, email her. Email her. I'll have her information in the description of this video. She can help you book your next adventure. She know the ins and outs. She can probably get you onboard credit sometimes.
Gotcha.
And again, she can help you book exactly what you want.
And I can also do your casino offers. So if you are like us and you get offers, I definitely just send me an email and I can definitely look into that. Watch for upgrades. I love watching for upgrades. I love upgrades.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
But that's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. It was an amazing cruise.
Very impressive ship.
But
destination elevators.
Oh yeah, we forgot that. That was
really
amazing.
important.
Yeah, that was really good.
Destination elevators. So you walk up and there's like an iPad looking thing and you press the deck you want to go to and it tells you which elevator to go to.
You got to know your ABCs.
You got to know your ABCs, people. So we were on 8. We always wanted to go to 15. So we would always hit 15 and it would always say G, K, I, whatever.
Right. So the
you spin
destination
around,
elevators was never overcrowded.
and we never waited longer than like 2 minutes at most.
If that. Always had the elevator readily
Even on
available.
debarkation day. How crazy is that?
Yes, it wasn't chaotic.
It was not.
Got off the ship easily. Had an elevator available.
Yes.
So for families, I give this ship. I have to give it a 10 out of 10 if you're a family.
Yes.
But for me personally, not my cup of tea anymore. I'm spoiled. I love celebrity. I love the quieter environment, the more adult, grown and sexy, as I always say, grown and sexy atmosphere. So that's how I prefer to cruise. But overall, 10 out of 10 for the Star of the Seas. For families, you would love it. They have everything you need on that ship. One-stop shop, everything you need on the cruise. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.
Bye.